Hey, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you, Lisa Force, for putting the new September through November Bible reading plan up on the WPCMedford.com website. And remember, you don't have to feel like you have to catch up. Just join in. It's just so good to daily spend time with God in His Word, whether that's big chunks of scriptures, meditating on a verse, or doing your own personal devotional. So today we're in the book of Habakkuk and another 3:16 verse. To set this up, I was taught that Habakkuk complained to the Lord about how the Assyrians were just destroying the north part of Israel. And God was like, well, you think that's bad? Wait until you see the Babylonians. It's like that chapter in The Hobbit, out of the frying pan into the fire. And I'm so thankful for my wife who sits and listens to me vent. And there's a lot of things you can complain about. You can complain about people complaining, and it can really get you down if your focus isn't on Jesus. But what I like about Habakkuk is he took his complaint, his concern, his lament straight to the sovereign Lord. And he can handle it. He's there. Now, I still remember my daughter's very first theological question: why does God hide His face from His children? And isn't that kind of what this minor prophet is also doing? How long, O Lord? Why, O Lord? Does that sound familiar? Because sometimes the purposes of God can be puzzling. So after this back and forth, Habakkuk begins his prayer in chapter 3, and it ends with this poetic: though the fig tree should not blossom, nor the fruit be on the vines, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will take joy in the God of my salvation. But what made me think, what stopped me today, was verse 16, Habakkuk 3:16. I hear and my body trembles, my lips quiver at the sound. Rottenness enters into my bones, my legs tremble beneath me. Yet I will quietly wait for the day of trouble to come upon people who invade us. Now, the end, the poetry is awesome. It's nice. Love its imagery. But what about Habakkuk 3:16? Do I have the faith to wait for the trouble to come upon me? Do I have the faith to wait for the invaders to come upon me? In other words, it's like saying, trust God no matter what for the results. And it reminds me of Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, those guys who were sentenced to the furnace. They said to Neb, God is able to deliver us, but even if He doesn't, we will not worship or serve you. So today, think about asking the Lord for that no matter what kind of faith. And I don't know how it works sometimes, but I do know the righteous shall live by faith.